Okay, do you want to introduce yourself first of all?
The founder and the chairman of Leeds West Indian Carnival, the first ever West Indian Carnival in the whole of Europe.
Your name?
My name is Arthur, Dr. Arthur France, MBE.
Don't forget the doctor.
No.
Okay, Dr. Arthur France. We're here, the Soca Monarch show 2022. Can you tell me what you think about Soca Monarch and its traditions and its contribution towards West Indian culture?
Well, Soca, which was Calypso, now become Soca Calypso, which is fundamental, a very important part of Carnival. But part of it is from the early days. We use soca to communicate and send messages, and it is the politics of Carnival, of the whole culture. In fact, the soca show is where you set the tempo for the whole rest of the Carnival. Very important. If you look at the greatest soca king of the world, is Mighty Sparrow, and if you go through his records of all of them, that man, nobody make more records than him, and every one of them is a hit. And the guy deal with all aspects of our everyday life, from the cradle to the grave. Very good. I mean, you know, quite interesting, and it set certain of the political agenda. And we were the first group as well to have a Calypso competition, and we're very lucky to have, I mean, Lord Selkie was the first Calypso man in the whole of England. I mean, he was young, I encouraged him, and he came up and he wrote his lyrics, and it was just amazing that you could still remember I remember him like now, like yesterday.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Well, one of the things I would like to say is we need to support, we need to get back to the grassroots and bring people in to train our youngsters into soca, calypso, because they need to be trained, they need to understand and be able to, we have people around who can help them to write the lyrics and get in the right music, because soca music need a range of instruments, and sorry you haven't got a lot of soca without brass. It's alright, but not the same. You're hitting you need the brass part, the horns, to bring the soca out, and you need that. But it's something that we Leeds West Indian Carnival, any carnival should invest in. You cannot leave part of that rich culture behind. You need to bring it with you.
Right, thank you. That's it.
Silky.
How long have you been singing soca?
From 1967. I started in 1966, but that was just myself, you know, trying to get into the mood. Came to England in 1965, and I came with that tradition in my head. And Arthur France approached me in 1967 and asked me if I would like to sing Calypso. As a young lad, he says, oh yes, that is up my street. And I wrote a song with some of the lyrics from back home. I just modified the lyrics and added a few things to it, and then I progressed from there.
So You were one of the originators of Soca Monarch in Leeds. Why did you want to develop this?
Yes, because it's part of the culture in the Caribbean. You know, Calypso started mostly in Africa and Trinidad. You know, fly the flag for the whole of the Caribbean, and then it trickles down to all the other smaller islands. You know, and St. Kitts and Nevis is predominantly soca music, Calypso soca music. And I tried to push it here, but it was very difficult in the early days, as nobody wanted soca. It's Calypso. You know what I mean? So it was very difficult for me. And I must say this, when I started out first in 1967, Lord Prince, we sang together. It was only three of us and a guy called Count Mitzi. But Lord Prince, he's a great singer, but I can beat him on lyrics. He can beat me in singing. He can sing better than me, and I acknowledge that. But all he has to do, get good lyrics, and I can write, I know that, I can pencil. I'm not a great singer, but I'm very good at rhyming and composing songs. That is my strong point.
In terms of inspiration, which soca singers have inspired you?
The Mighty Sparrow, the King. The Mighty Sparrow inspired me from since I was a young boy growing up in the Caribbean. And I used to believe some of his lyrics until I get wiser. There was just a song, but you know, he sang about everything. You know what I mean? And he was my idol. I worshipped the Mighty Sparrow. And I got some of my lyrics from listening to the Mighty Sparrow. I was interested in all the Calypso. Kitchener was there, but you know, he wasn't up to my, well, he's a great singer, but I just loved Sparrow.
What is it that made you want to sing soca in particular?
Yeah, because that's what I knew when growing up in St. Kitts Nevis. All I can hear was soca. But coming into the middle 60s, there was some Blue Beatles came down from Jamaica, you know. My Boy, Lollipop, Millie Small, and people seem to get excited about, you know, this music coming to the Caribbean. And the Merry Men singing the Big Big Bumbo. It was something new to us, but we still maintain our tradition with this Calypso music. And it is very strong down there. And every year Carnival, they have a Calypso competition, which I've been to a few when I was small. You know what I mean? Running away and going to the park to listen to the Saint, Antics, King Leader, and all those guys who sang in the early days. And I was impressed. And I wanted to be like them because, you know, they was flamboyant. You know, that was my dream. So here I am. I semi-retired now, but I tried to push it. It was very hard. But now, it's now beginning to get hard because of the obstacles that is coming up to us now. You know what I mean? Not from, well, from certain parts of the community. Some people don't like the soca because I think they're the second generation from the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? So, I would like you to see this tradition carry on because it's part of our culture and we got to keep it. We cannot get foreign music and foreign element infiltrating this Calypso business. You know what I mean? Because to me it was sang in the days of slavery when we was, you know, emancipation. We sang and we Carnival, we jump up and play mass and Mama Guy, the oppressors. But these young guys in England now, they're not following our West Indian, I'm from the old school, they're not following those footsteps. They're deviating into a different type of music, which is good for them because, you know, it's their foreparents who fought the battle. But I would like to see them carry on this tradition. You know, you can have both musics going together, but don't forget the Calypso music.
Would you like to see it develop and maybe have a junior monarch like they have in the Caribbean?
Of course. That is why I like these fellas like King Vanguard and Lady Sonja, these young people pushing it. Because I'm from the old school now. I got to take a back seat and let these people go on. You can't have Lord Silky here as an obstacle for these young people. Made it better, or they might feel intimidated by me, but whatever. I want to stand back and advise them. I want them to push it. You know what I mean? It's something we must not let go. And as long as I'm around, I'll try and fight, fight for them. Because this is a tradition of the carnival, West Indian culture. And the one thing I've got to say to you, we realize this, Leeds Carnival is authentic. It's the only carnival that uses the word West Indian. You've got London Carnival, Leicester Carnival, and Birmingham Carnival, Manchester Carnival, but you never heard the word West Indian. So this is a West Indian carnival culture. We have to keep it that way. As Arthur France said, Carnival is a celebration of emancipation. Keep it within those guidelines. When the Indian and the Asian have their whatever they does, we can't go in with steel band. But why should the other foreign people come in and bring their tradition into our carnival? If they want to join with us, join on our terms. It's a West Indian carnival. If you want to have your festival, go and have your festival. But if you're coming to play in the Leeds West Indian carnival, let's see what you're bringing to the table. Don't just come with your whatever and it doesn't blend in with our tradition. It's not right. Do you agree with me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. That's okay.
Thank you.
Right.
Bye.
No, me just a talk. I'm just having exercise before. I'm just full of mouth, so me chat. But I'm really shy behind curtains. So, my name is Lady Sonja. Yeah, I'm the lady with the husky voice, but when I'm up there, I entertain. Now watch the face.
And what's the name of your song?
The song I'm going to sing tonight is called Juke Me With The Needle. Sorry.
I'm trying to concentrate here. Okay then. I don't even know what to say next. What was the inspiration for this song?
Well, the inspiration was because everything is COVID, everything is vaccine. So I thought I'd come up with something a bit different, which is the needle. Everything they want to do is juke you. So when you go to hospital, just juke you. So I just thought I'd come up with something like, juke you with the needle. Yeah.
Okay. So how many years have you been singing soca?
About 7 years, I would say, because mine is 2. So I would say about 7 years, because about 5 years ago is when I won the Monarch show. So I've been singing Calypso about 3 years before that.
So who are your favourite soca singers and what are their songs?
I love my Patrice Roberts when she said, "Till you're old and grey, till you're old and grey," because that shows you that you're gonna sing till you're old and grey. We're never gonna stop singing till we're old and grey. So I love that.
So what is it that you love about soca that made you become a singer?
Well, I'm more an entertainer. I love soca all my life because I've brought up in Chapeltown. I brought up with my parents being Calypso. My dad was a masquerade. So coming from their background as a masquerade dancer, and my mum used to be a dancer in the carnival. So I've always liked singing and having fun in doing Calypso songs.
Would you like to add anything else?
I will continue to keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully when we have a competition next year, I hope to keep reigning. My name is Lady Sonja, so I have to keep up my name.
Right, yeah? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
His name is the Prince, Lord Prince.
Lord Prince?
Yeah.
What's the name of your soca song?
Slow Playing.
What was the inspiration for the song?
This is inspiration of the song is you're going from England to the Caribbean, and instead of going on a fast plane, you're going on a slow plane so that you can see, whatever you can see out the window out of the plane. And that's the reason why I write the song about the slow as a slow plane. Because when the plane is going too fast, you can't see what you actually want to see. So that's why I call it a slow playing.
How many years have you been singing soca?
I started singing soca music from about 1967, I believe. Me and Lord Silky. We used to put songs together, get on stage together, and do soca music together, and perform together. From about 1967, I believe, as far as I can remember.
Okay. Who is your favourite soca singer?
My favorite soca singer is Sparrow. What the other guy called? His music played not long ago. Forget his name. Lord Kitchen is one. And the guy that died, what's the guy that died name? He's singing Looking for Horn. What's his name? Shadow. My favorite singer. And there's a few other soca singers I really enjoy listening to, but they're very old and most of them passed away. Yeah.
And what is it you love about soca that made you want to sing soca songs?
Well, to me, soca music is something that you as a singer or as a person that likes to sing soca, you go around and you see what's happening and you just create things and you put them together. You put the words together and then you put a tune to it, and it goes as soca.
You want to add anything else?
Well, it's like you could be walking up Chapeltown Road and you could see something happen, and you could create a song on it, and that's my belief.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's it.
That's
pretty good.
His famous face, formerly Gully Star, but artist name now is Famous Face. Famous spell F-A-M-U-S.
What's the name of your soca song you're going to be presenting tonight?
Well, tonight I'm gonna be doing Fet Life. I'm doing two songs actually tonight. I'm doing Fet Life, which is the song I won with up here in 2015. I won the Monarch in 2015, so I'm performing that, and I'm also performing a new song that I did this year for Antigua Carnival called Do Road. As you can see, it's written on the tin. Do Road.
Okay, what was the inspiration for Do Road?
Well, the inspiration is just basically, what we've been through with this pandemic and everything, pandemic, whatever it was. What we've been through, I don't think the world has ever seen anything like this, and it was very frustrating. Well, for me personally, it was kind of frustrating after a while, just being indoors, and I still had to go to work, but coming home from work and not being able to do anything else apart from just work home, one stop a supermarket and all that kind of stuff. So that was Do Road is all about that. We regardless to wherever, man, we fed up at the inside, we ready for some good vibes. So everybody is bored, we're just ready to do Road. Get it over and done with. If it's vaccine, if it's tablets, if it's whatever it is, man, we're ready to do Road.
So how many years have you been singing soca?
Well, soca is like something that maybe just kind of came along, like, I wouldn't say lately, but for me, soca, I've been singing soca. I've been basically singing for more than 25 years, because I used to sing like junior Calypso and song back in Antigua. So yeah, I've always been a big fan of Calypso. So soca itself, maybe about a decade now. Soca itself.
Who are your inspirations in regards to soca?
Well, my inspiration growing up, again, because of the Calypso, the mighty King Swallow, the mighty Swallow, the Garjo, may his soul rest in peace. People like Calypso Joe, people like Sparrow, people like King Shortshire, King Absinate, people like that, just, you kind of feed off of them, you get the inspiration from them, you're thinking, wow, one day, I kind of want to be like them. So, I would say they were the main inspiration, really,
What is it that you love about soca that made you become a singer?
Well, again, it's like Prince was just explaining there, and I think for me it's like kind of the same explanation. It's like if you're skilled enough that you can look at that phone there and you can write a song about that phone, and people actually react to it and really love it. That's what it is. It's the fact that I think it's a talent, because it's not everybody can do it. Some people sit down, they write. Myself, I've never written a song in my life. I just make them in my head. So if an idea come to me and I can put it together and then record it and everything, put music to it and record it, and people actually love it, then I guess that's the inspiration for me. The fact that you could just take any topic you like, any topic, develop it and turn it into a song. You know, it's not everybody can do that, trust me. You know? Yeah, everybody can do that. Take it from me. Yeah?
Thank you.
Alright.
King Vanguard.
What's the name of the soca song you're going to be presenting tonight?
Keep the eye on the ball.
What is the inspiration behind the song?
Inspiration is about a general thing in life, about keeping your eye on the ball. Basically, it was created as a cricket thing, as in I played cricket at the time, so it was a thing of keep your eye on the ball. Yeah, but as the song developed, it developed about life, relationships, and other things that are going on in the world.
How many years have you been singing soca?
I've been singing soca since 2014.
Who are the soca singers that inspire you?
Soca singers that inspired me as a young boy was obviously Sparrow. But then I had somebody that I heard, Ellie Mack. He was an inspiration for me to become a Calypso singer and a soca singer. Yeah.
That's not from Barbados, is it?
No, he's from St. Kitts.
What is it you love about soca that makes you become a singer?
What made me love soca? Soca was, I don't know, soca's a thing that's in you. I think you're born with it. If you're a West Indian, you're born with it. There's some people born with reggae in them. I'm born with soca in me, so it was always in me from birth.
Okay, brilliant, that's it?
Yeah?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, man.
My stage name is Soca B.
And what's the name of the song you're going to be presenting tonight?
Okay, so the song that I'm going to be singing tonight is called Put Down the Damn Guns, Put Down the Damn Knives.
And what was the inspiration behind the song?
So this was my first song that I had sung in 2007, and the inspiration comes from the late Pat Regan, who was obviously, as you may be aware, was killed by a knife. Not obviously to the same capacity why I'm singing the song, but in a sense, because yes, a knife was the weapon used, but the circumstances was quite different in terms that, you know, it was someone that she knew and had mental health. So yes, so she gave me the inspiration, and my late dad, who the second song was a song called Woman Don't Make No Man Fool You. Well, my dad was one of those men, you know, that I have to say, he never put up with no foolishness, you know, so yeah. So that was, they were the two people that led me to singing Calypso. And my dad's also has a volume of brothers that plays pans, so known to many, maybe to yourself, would be somebody like Uncle Lex. I have another uncle who plays the pans, who was one of the first steel pan players on Opportunity Knocks. So it's in the family, it's in the blood. I play the pans, so it's all in the blood. So it was part of it all.
How long have you been singing soca?
So I started in 2007.
Who are the soca singers that inspire you to sing soca?
Oh God, what's her name? How could I forget her name? I heard her bawling like somebody crying. I just couldn't imagine what was happening.
Rose.
Calypso Rose, there you go. She inspired me as well. Oh, she's one of my favourite singers of all time.
What is it that you love about soca that makes you want to sing it?
For me, I think it's being able to sing about what's going on. For me, my soca songs have always been about messages, real life things that happen. So for the very first one, 2 songs that we sang in 2007, one was Put Down the Knives, Put Down the Guns. So at that time there was a rife with guns and knife crime, so I wanted to get that message out to the young people. The second song I sang was Woman Don't Make No Man Fool You, and that was a song about women. You could reverse the song and you could say Man Don't Make No Woman Fool You, so it's a reversible song, and it's just about really just not taking people for granted. So that's why I sung that one. And my other songs have been, as I said, all messenger songs, so it's got a message in there. So that's, for me, is one of the reasons when I'm putting together a song, I need to think about what is it that I want to deliver, what is it that I want to tell the people, what is it that I want people to hear. It's not just about jumping and, you know, mix and match. It's about a message, you know. So yeah, I think for me, all my songs are really about messages.
Okay, that's it. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome, Sinclair.
It's a handful of us tonight, so I still want to say welcome. It's nice to be back after 2 years, because 2 years was away for 2 years due to the COVID-19. No fault of the Carnival Committee, even though we blame them for a lot of things, but no fault of the Carnival Committee why we didn't have Carnival 2 years running. Anyway, it's nice to have the Monarch show back tonight. It's not a competition tonight because it was a little late to organize a competition. So it's just the 5 Calypsonians singing their favorite songs tonight just for you and to entertain you. Right, praise.
Forget work and the stress and the Saturday morning, I'm cook up the wife, waiting for the tea to arrive so I could give them a fright. When I go the right line, I'm in business too. I don't know how to friend when I bowl a number to you. When I bowl a bouncer or a beamer too. If you get caught out, you'll be right back in the bar of school. If you eye on the ball, I tell you, keep it on the. If you don't do that, it will cause the wicked to fall. Keep your eye on the ball, I tell you, keep it on the ball. If you don't do that, even the wicked will have to fall. I'm telling you, you better keep your eye on the ball. You hear? Alright. When I put my whites on and go out to back, when the ball are running in, when I remember that, me now got me box on, I telling you something. That's when I realize that the cricket ball could have sting. When the ball a bounce on, or a paper too. If I get caught out, right back in the bar and keep the eye on the ball, I tell you, keep it on the ball. If you don't do that, it can cause the wicked to fall. Keep your eye on the ball, I tell you, keep it on the ball. If you don't do that, the wicked will have to fall. I'm telling you, you better keep your eye on the ball. Hear me now.
I want to introduce to you from Leicester, Calypso.
I know what I feel like. I'm living a fat life. I'm not going home tonight. I'm living a fat life. I do as I feel like. I'm living a fat life. I'm not going home tonight. I have a fat addiction. Fetting is my occupation. When my adrenaline starts to rush, fetting for me is a must. Fetting is my ultimate goal. I go fet till I grey and old. Look a fet till I falling down. Me all over the dirty ground. I'm not taking on any stress. I go fet till I soaking wet. When I die I will get me rest. All I want is fet, fet, fet. Hey, leave me, let me live my life. I know what is wrong from right, I say. I'm a fetaholic, yeah. Leave me, let me live my life. I'm not going home tonight, no way. I'm a fetaholic. I'm living a fet life. I do what I feel like. I'm living a fet. I'm not going home tonight. I'm living a fet life. I do what I feel like. I'm living a fet life. I'm not going. Mix me. Tell them we don't mean a fet can't start. Fet general call me the fet boss. A fet your fet. Don't bother ask. Fet me a fet like says me last. Money in my pocket, come in my glass. 3-4 gallons me fly first class. From sunset until the sunrise. Me a name garden, but the full number 5. Fet life. I do what I feel. I'm living a fet life. I'm not going home too. I'm living a fet life. Yeah.
What's happening on our streets today? Too many dying, too many suffering. The government system creating these problems. Look who they're blaming, us poor parents them. Down it down, down it down, down it down. Before you spoil your young life, put down the down songs, put down the down life, put down the down songs before you kill someone. Children having children, no time to teach them. Look what's happening, big problems. Who can hear us feel when the sentence comes? Many years in prison is the maximum. Down it, down it, down it, before you spoil your young life. Put down the down dogs, put down the down life, put down the down dogs before you kill someone.
Wherever they are. That's Soca be on the stage. Up next, Lady Sonja, Calypso, Next one. Prince, the Ventured Prince is up there. He could be the father of everybody up there. Would you believe it? He definitely can be the father. He's a veteran, and of course, Vanguard. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our Calypsonians, please. Thank you. Give a round of applause, our Calypsonians. Our Calypsonians, we love them, we love them, we love them. And hopefully next year we have a competition that all our Calypso, including Lord Silky, can take part.
I'ma get over the soul, make it go capture my soul. I'ma get over the soul, make it go rumbo, rumbo. Bedu, para, bedu, bedu, para. I'm loose, bedu, para. No, I'm a dozy, no calling for one, I'm not joking. I'm not playing with you, I'm not joking. My turn album is loaded, boom, boom, bado. I'm a man body, I'm a doozy, but I'm on do me, the one do me, the one do me when I want. When you gon' want me, when you gon' want me, I'm in San Francisco jamming. When you gon' want me, when you gon' want me, I just flew in from Miami. Bedu, bada, bedu, bedu, bada. I'm loose. I'ma get over the soul, make it go capture my soul. I'ma get over the soul, make it go rumbo, rumbo. I'm not playing with you, I'm not joking. My third album is loaded. Rock to the beat, rock to the beat. Yes, $10 I could spend for your head. For the king, for the dead. Angelo, you don't know. You don't know. Well, room me down. Let's go, Phil. Your body gotta get it, see. She make it not much single. You get a man with a massive time. Antigua sinking spot. We are Caribbean. We are this one. West Indian Marcel. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Calling. Oh, I see you feeling the music. Yeah. Yes. Let's see a dance to me, mama. Dominicana, Madavana. Support the bar, enjoy yourself. Hey!